Hemming, and today in this video I will be reviewing the pelvic rotation Pilates exercise. So we're going to work on our pelvic rotation through the pelvis, and if you've seen the pelvic tilt, it's very similar to that. We're just moving the pelvis a different direction. So all you need for the pelvic rotation exercise is your mat and yourself. So we will go ahead and get started. You can come right down onto your flat back on the mat. So really slowly lower yourself down, coming onto a flat back, and same position as our pelvic tilt. You just want the knees bent, feet flat down on the mat, hip distance and parallel. We'll root down through the shoulder blades and palms face down towards the floor, arms long at your sides. For this video, I'm going to take the arms out a little bit wider just so you can see what's going on through my pelvis. So from here, we're literally just tilting the hips from side to side. So it's almost like your pelvis is a teeter-totter here, rocking side to side. So it's a very, very subtle movement. I want to talk about it a little bit first because you might not be able to see too much movement through my hips, but I'll try and show it as well as possible. So rooting down through the shoulder blades, get nice and light through the feet. From here, we'll start with an inhale, just tilting your left hip down, lifting your right hip up just slightly, so heavy through the left glute, light through that right side, and then we'll switch directions as you exhale, lower the right hip down, lifting the left hip up. So you can inhale, take it the other direction, left hip drops, right hip lifts, and then switching sides, teeter-totter the hips, left hip lifts, right hip lowers down. So it's really like you're rooting down through that left glute, lifting the right hip slightly, and then switch it over, root down through the right side, lifting the left hip up. And sometimes I see a lot of students get a lot of leg action and movement right away here when they do their pelvic rotation. So really work to stabilize the lower body, the legs and the feet, as you tilt just the pelvis here, left and right. So it is, as you can see, a very, very subtle movement. You may not have too much range of motion, left and right. You're just working with your own body here, finding whatever feels good through the hips, through that rotation side to side. Starting to loosen things up here. Nice. We'll take just one more on each side. Tilt left and tilting right. And then leveling the hips out through center. So just like the pelvic tilt, it's sort of a great way to find neutral, to just know that you're not tilting slightly to the left or to the right when you are trying to find your neutral position in Pilates, knowing that your hips are in line with the pubic bone and they're not slightly shifted side to side. And there's your neutral position, and you're ready to get going with the rest of your Pilates workout. So we'll come on up to seated here. So just like the pelvic tilt, pelvic rotation is a great warm-up exercise that you can practice before any of your Pilates workout series. And just really great to start opening things up through the hips, getting a little movement through the pelvis, and a really great way just to gauge if you are tilting the hips slightly left or slightly right in your other Pilates exercises, just knowing those extremes side to side, and then really being able to differentiate where neutral pelvis position is. So thank you again for tuning in today to this video and doing pelvic rotation with me, and I hope to see you again soon for another Pilates exercise. Thanks guys, bye.